An Air Force officer was allegedly assaulted in Bengaluru by a group of men while he was on his way to the airport with his wife, who is also an officer in the Air Force. The wing commander suffered injuries to his face and head. With blood on his face and neck, the officer shared a video narrating the incident. Wing commander Bose's wife, Squadron Leader Madhumita, was driving him to the airport from the DRDO colony in CV Raman Nagar in Bengaluru. The officer said, "A bike came from behind and stopped our car, and the guy started abusing me in Kannada when they saw the DRDO sticker on my car and said, 'You DRDO people,' and they abused my wife and I couldn't bear it. The moment I got out of my car, the biker hit me with a key on my forehead and there was blood. It is unclear whether the assault was unprovoked or triggered because of something else. However, the cop said they were trying to find the officer since no official complaint was made. But they have identified the officer's wife and are trying to ascertain what exactly happened. The Air Force is yet to respond to the incident. Let's listen in.
Hello everyone, I am Wing Commander Shiladitya Bose and this is my wife, Squadron Leader Madhumita. We stay in DRDO, CV Raman Nagar, Phase 1. Today morning, my wife was driving me to the airport and suddenly one bike came from behind, stopped in between, stopped our way. I will show you the video of my dashcam also. He came out, started abusing me in Kannada, and then seeing that my car has a DRDO sticker, he says that you DRDO people, and said many things in Kannada, and finally she abused my wife, and then I couldn't bear it. When I was coming outside, immediately he took his key in his hand and hit me on my head, taking my blood out. I stood there shouting that this is how you people defend whom we defend. Treat a person from the army, from Air Force or from Navy, from the defense forces. More people came surprisingly and started abusing us that we are doing wrong things. That person, he took his stone out, started trying to hit my car. I trying to stop, he hit me on my head again. Here you can see the blood and see my condition. My wife was there, thankfully, to take me out, come in the car. We went to the police station. Presently no response. We will see it further. We are going to the hospital as per them. But this is what Karnataka has become. I believed in Kannada, but seeing the truth, the reality of main heartland Karnataka, I couldn't believe it. God help us. God gave me the power not to retaliate. Tomorrow, if law and order doesn't help me, I will retaliate. And then these people will have it. Please help me.
Good morning. And I'm right now in the airport. You must be knowing what has happened in the morning. So I'll just narrate the entire incident so that everything is clear. So in the morning, I had a flight to catch. I'm going to Calcutta today for admitting my father to hospital. He has some surgery to be done. So my wife Madhumita was driving me at around morning 6:30 to drop me to the bus stop. And near Gopalan Grand Mall, just near CV Raman Nagar, suddenly from the right one bike comes and stops in front of our car. So I'll share the dashcam video also, and it will be available in CCTV. He comes in front of our car, parks his bike, and thereafter, wearing a helmet, keys in his hand, comes in front of our car and starts saying, "You DRDO people," and something in Kannada. So my wife was driving, so he saw that and came towards my side and then started arguing, and suddenly, all of a sudden, he punched me with his key. I didn't realize what had happened. I tried to open the door and come outside.
Belly, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to give us more insights of what's happened here, Belly. Why was this assault orchestrated, and what more can you tell us about this, and what is the police doing about this?
We need these Air Force officers. Both the couple was, heading to the airport from DRDO colony in CV Raman Nagar in Bengaluru, and it appears to be a road rage case according to the police, but the police say that they haven't received any complaints because this particular person who was involved in the accident was going to Kolkata to treat his ailing father. And if at all, if there is a complaint that will be registered, they would certainly look into the matter, is what they are telling. But this video of this particular Air Force officer has gone viral after a bike that was following this car. These Air Force officers were headed to the airport, and they stopped. They stopped them, and there was an argument. And it appears that the biker have hit the Air Force officer who was in that in his car, and his wife was also an Air Force officer who was riding the vehicle. So as of now, there is no police complaint lodged. So the police are waiting for a complaint to be lodged for them to file a case and investigate with it.
Right, and Belly, there is also a mention of nothing, in fact, being done by the police, and this gentleman has in fact gone on to say that if no action is taken, he would retaliate himself. Belly? Okay, we'll have Belly joining us momentarily. But right now, Mr. M.V. Subhash, BJP spokesperson, with us on the broadcast as well. Mr. Subhash, appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So, what do you make of this assault on an Air Force officer in broad daylight? This is obviously a very, very serious precedent or an incident.
Exactly. What we see the visuals and what we see the information what we are getting, the law and order situation is just gone out of hands of the Karnataka busy in their own issues which they have promised earlier during the elections about the guarantees. They are unable to do it. But in a broad daylight, in a person who is serving the nation, this kind of an assault, what kind of message we are giving to the people of this country? And we are supposed to be we have to make them comfortable, and then we have to honor the people who are serving the country, who are sacrificing their life for our protection. Instead of that, there is an assault, and then the police is not taking any action. Means it's very condemnable. The Bharatiya Janata Party definitely demands a thorough investigations, and the culprits have to be brought to the justice, and they should be given enough punishment so that other people will not dare to talk or do any this kind of situations to the people who are serving.
Sir, in fact, we have a picture of the person who orchestrated this assault as well. I would request the PCR to in fact show this image. It's on my screen right now. And Mr. Subhash, the make as well as the number of the bike is also imprinted on this photograph, and yet there has not been any action on behalf of the police. What will this make a common man in Karnataka or Bengaluru feel?
See, this kind of incidents have been happening many in the recent times. I wonder why the Congress government is not taking any actions, because there are so many infiltrators who have come from other the countries also. They have been given enough protection just for appeasement. So initially we cannot really comment on that, who is the culprit on that, but the police has to take an immediate action, because there are so much of CC cameras. There are the police are vigilant about it. Or is the Congress party really letting down the people to go, or are they giving any protection to the people who are really assaulted on that? Whatever the situation is, that we demand that thorough investigations. The Indian Air Force person who is serving the country, he has left his family, and then he has taken risk of his life. And this kind of a minimum protection, if we don't give, what is the message we are giving to the common people?
Absolutely right, sir.
And you come and then you attack the people and then go. So this is not a banana republic or this is not a Pakistan. We are a democratic country, and we have all the security forces. We have the police. We have so much of money has been spent on the protection of the people. It's the primary responsibility of the elected government to give relief and then to give protection to the people. The common public doesn't want
Right,
to
sir.
just serve the
Appreciate,
nation.
sir. Appreciate, sir. Appreciate you being here, sir. More breaking news coming in. IAF officer who was assaulted has released the image of the accused. That's the image right on your screen at this point in time. Wing Commander Praful Bakshi, defense expert, also joining us on the show. Wing Commander Bakshi, this is not done. People who lay down their lives for the sake of the remaining Indians should not be treated this way. And the fact of the matter is that nothing has been done about this assault. The police and the authorities are still trying to figure out what to do when all the information is right in front of them, sir.
Thank you very much, Vinny. It's very shocking, and let me tell you, it's not a very new thing. There have been incidents earlier also. There have been incidents on scientists working. There have been, many people from DRDO also have been attacked. HAL have been attacked. There is a method behind this tailored madness. There's more to it what meets the eye, I assure you, because the soft belly of very strange, the soft belly of the nation is the armed forces. Armed forces are most vulnerable in such situations because they don't have anybody to stand up politically for them. You know the case of Colonel. You know number of cases, and I can actually tell you where what this wing commander was saying is very right. When the similar thing happened in Sadar Bazar in Delhi, that major I will not name, he's my course mate, he blocked the whole bazaar, and the police who was helping the miscreants who teased a pregnant lady, they thrashed everybody for 3 hours. That will be done. That can also be done, but then that is an extreme measure. We don't expect armed forces to do it. And if our state administration is now waffling and dilly-dallying and don't know what to do when they have the face of the person available, there's motorcycle number available, what are they thinking, what are they going doing? Actually, DRDO, scientists, armed forces have been picked up a number of times. Even on religious basis. So when you investigate, I will tell you, a lot of skeletons will come rolling out of the cupboard. A lot of things which are not mentionable will come out. This is happening at regular intervals, especially from the political angle. This is happening. But politics and religion, when they mix up together and castes and politics, then it becomes a very heady portion, you know very well. So this is one of those cases. And Air Force has to take it very seriously. Ministry of Defense must put it down. If they don't do it and only issue letters and say we have spoken to this and that, they'll be only beating about the bush. So I personally feel it's very serious. As the Air Force officer, what he's saying there on the screen, he means it when he said that he will take action. You never know what happens thereafter. This is a very dangerous situation, should not be allowed to develop.